So my dude's Valk here. Today's going to be a much different video than any video I've uploaded before. It's going to be very similar to the quit video. This is going to be a very open and heart-to-heart, and I'm not really going to retake or edit this. This is going to be kind of raw. It's going to be about how Genshin Impact made a lifelong dream of mine come true, and why Genshin is such an important game to me. Now, going on in the background, this is all pre-recorded footage. You're going to be able to see everything I've accrued over a year of content creation, of a year of playing this game, for about 4 to 5 hours a day. Very few days have I actually skimped out on not playing about 4 to 5 hours, but you'll be able to see about everything I've gotten over a year of playing Genshin Impact. So, with Genshin Impact, for me to tell you guys on how my content creation stuff began, and how I've been doing content creation for over 12 years, this is going to be quite long. I might need to replay some footage, or just show random footage going on in the background, just to take up time, because this is going to be a pretty long story. But to understand how I got into content creation, this goes back 12 years. This is a very, very long time. Car going in the background. I'm going to try not to edit this, so you guys have to deal with what I always edit out normally. So basically, 12 years ago, I was browsing YouTube as a kid, and I saw Call of Duty montages. I was playing a lot of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 2 was around that time. I saw a montage called Obsidian. Now, this montage, it was so cool, and I loved it so freaking much, that I actually convinced my parents to get me a Dazzle that could record in 360p for my birthday. Now, that was my start on the YouTube side of things. That's one of the reasons I love editing videos. You guys might not know it, because I'm really limited in how I can edit videos on console, but I personally love editing videos. It's a super relaxing experience, especially whenever I was doing Call of Duty montages, and I would spend the extra time to sync up the shots to every beat drop inside the music. And of course, I had a Linkin Park montage. We all did. Bleed it out, dig it deeper and further away. Anyways, we all had all those montages back then. That was the one thing that really got me into content creation side. But what made me fall in love with entertaining people was around the time Dark Souls came out. I was in between going to college and doing MMA, and I would basically stream about 6 hours a night in between that, get 4 hours of sleep a day. And during those 6 hours, I would stream Dark Souls, and I got up to about 100 concurrent viewers in about 3 months. And all I did was I just went in there every day with the intention of making people laugh. I didn't care about the game I was playing. I just wanted to make people laugh, and seeing chat go along with it, and chat spam lulz back then, and because lulz and kappas were basically all we had. Seeing that go down got me hooked. It got me hooked, and that bug bit me. That's whenever I was 18, going to college. So about 2 years after doing YouTube, having the YouTube experience, and moving on over to Twitch, because Twitch just came out. Before then, it was Justin TV. So Twitch just came out. Dark Souls just came out. I got Rage before Dark Souls, which was a big mistake. Rage sucked. But that got me going. And now the reason I had to stop was because I had to move due to family issues. And family issues made it where I moved into an area that had really poor internet, so I couldn't pursue it again. And then life kind of picked up because I had to go job after job after job. I've had enough struggle in my life. I don't want you guys pity. I'm gonna be very straight with this, very forward with this, very blunt. I don't want your pity. You can shove your pity up your booty hole. I don't want it. But I'm gonna give you guys my experiences so you guys can understand a little bit of where I come from. So I've had my struggles like anybody else. I've had it to where I've been evicted whenever I wasn't even home. I've had it to where I've had to survive on maple syrup for a couple days because I had to choose bill or food to be able to survive before. Living on your own in this day and age is really hard, and my heart goes out to anybody that's doing that, especially if you're working trivial labor jobs like I was. I worked at a scrapyard for quite a while. I was a manager there, and then I decided I wasn't happy, so I'm going to prioritize my own happiness over career growth. So I quit there, and I went and I worked over in retail, and I did that, moved back in with my parents, and then once I met up with a friend online, and he's a friend I've known for years and years. He's still one of my best friends to this day. He's named me the godfather of his child, which biggest mistake he ever made, but I went to move down with him, and that's whenever I was able to start pursuing YouTube again full-time. We had a thing going, because what I was doing whenever I was working the job that I could barely pay the bills with, I was basically taking any bit of free time I had to upload and edit 3 videos a day. It would take me about 5 to 6 hours every night doing that. I did that for about a year. That channel never really went anywhere, never really got anywhere, because back then the algorithm really only favored those who were already successful. The algorithm has changed a lot then to allow really anybody to succeed in YouTube. If you really try and you really want to and you really want it, you'll get it. So this is now whenever I was in 18, I was in college. This is now whenever I was 19 and 20. And then while I was 19 and 20, I was doing that. Then I went down with my friend. I went and moved in with him in I could say the state here because I don't live anywhere near there now. I was in Louisiana. So whenever I was in Louisiana, I was doing YouTube and content creation full time, and it wasn't really. This is the funniest thing. Basically, his parents were suspicious of me because I was too nice, so they wanted me to go get my own place. So I did. I went and rented an apartment, and because I was doing that and I couldn't pursue content creation full time anymore, I had to go get a job, and I got a job. They hooked me up with a job working on a tugboat as a deckhand. I did that for about 3 years. That was the hardest job I've ever done in my life, and I don't recommend it for anybody. The pay was okay, but as time went on, I had a lot of personal conflicts with the way people were treating me. I'm not really somebody to stand by and let myself be pushed down, to let other people be pushed down. That's something I'm very, very passionate about, and I'll never stand by that. And because of that, I had my time cut down, and I was gone for a long period of time, and basically I got evicted while I was gone from my apartment because I wasn't there to pay the bills, and I had missed a month before because I didn't have enough money due to them cutting my time down. So that resulted in me having to basically skedaddle and get back home and having to cut stream because whenever I was home, I basically would work 2 weeks on the boat, 2 weeks off the boat, sometimes extended periods, but that's essentially what I would do. And the 2 weeks off the boat, I was basically YouTube and streaming full time again. You can see I've done this basically my entire life, and then about whenever I was 25 was whenever I got evicted. I'm 28 now, so I did about 2 years of odd jobs of like torch cutting and stuff like that, and I did all this, and now we're finally getting to Genshin. So whenever Genshin came out, it was last year, obviously. Basically, COVID had cut out all my sources of revenue. I had nothing. I was getting ready to be in a really bad spot, and Genshin came out, and then I got really excited for a character named Xiao, and I was just burying myself, basically hiding away inside Genshin, because Genshin content creation kind of took away all the struggles I had, and it eventually, I saw growth happen, I saw some stuff happen, I'm like, dude, I'm 28. I'm getting to be an old man, I'm getting to get up there in age. I need to make a decision, and I need to try to make this work now. I can't try again. I've been trying for 12 freaking years. I need to make this work now. So I kind of all-in on it. I devoted every last waking minute to Genshin, streaming Genshin, and then after a while of, after about 2 months of trying to set myself up in an algorithm, I started to go ahead and upload content, and it went crazy. It went way better than I ever thought it would. It was the most successful thing I ever had, and I owe it completely to Xiao on the screen and Genshin. If it wasn't for these two things, I don't want to know where I'd be, because I was getting ready to be in a really bad spot because of COVID and all that. And Genshin kind of, one, made a dream come true, and two, kind of saved me from being in a bad spot. I've always been the type of person where I've always believed that everything works out and everything happens for a reason. And everything works out in the end. There's always a silver lining to something, no matter how tragic it is, no matter how bad it is. I always try to see the positive sides of things. And Genshin has enabled me to actually chase and pursue a 12-year-long dream of mine. That is a very long time to be trying anything. And to finally succeed feels absolutely surreal. So, we managed to reach 30k subs in about, I don't know how many months, since like December, what is it? In about 10 months, we reached 30k subs, and I want to thank all of you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys, I would still be trying to do this with middling to no success. I want to thank all you guys, like honestly, this is something I've been trying to do a very long time, and without you guys, I couldn't do it. Without Genshin, I couldn't do it, and thank you guys for an amazing year of content creation. Thank you guys for a year of Genshin. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your year. Honestly, thank you guys. Anyways, I guess for the question for this video, essentially, let me ask you guys, what has Genshin meant for you guys in the past year? What has Genshin been for you guys? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you guys all for watching everything. I know I upload a lot. I know I do this a lot, but I'm eternally grateful to all of you. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.